Hello, my name is Vincent Van Gogh. You may know me better as Vincent Van Gogh. Today Mrs. Kester will demonstrate the technique I used in my drawings to describe form. Cross-hatching involves shading using parallel lines one way and then crossed with others. This drawing is called Worn Out. I do it in 1882 using pencil. I use the cross-hatching technique to describe texture and form.
Thank you, Vincent. It's Mrs. Kester here. The first thing I'm going to do is show you some different shading techniques. Some of them you may have come across before, and others may be new to you. Over the next 3 weeks, we're going to be looking at how we can use shading to describe form. So the first two I've shown there are pencil shading, using the tip of the pencil and then using the edge of the pencil. What I'm doing now is hatching and cross-hatching. The first one was hatching, which is parallel lines. The second is cross-hatching, which is parallel lines going across as well. This is shading using scribbling or scumbling. It gives a very messy, almost Brillo pad effect. Then we're on to bracelet shading. Bracelet shading can use curves to describe the form, particularly good on a rounded shape. And now I'm showing you some stippling. Now stippling is very time consuming, but quite effective if you do it well. So stippling I'll be showing you next week. Now I've moved on to fine liner to show you how effective these particular techniques are with fine liner. You can't do the same sort of graded shading that you can with pencil when using a pen, so you need to employ other techniques within your work to show the lights and the darks. So stippling and hatching and scumble shading are particularly useful when it comes to using a fine liner. So today we're going to draw a three-dimensional form using two of those techniques. We're going to be using hatching and cross-hatching. It's up to you whether you decide to use a fine liner, a biro, or a sharp pencil. You can see that I've sketched out the shape already. I sketched it out in pencil, so I had all my planning lines in place. Now I'm working with a fine liner pen. I've started off using hatching, that's parallel lines, in groups to start to describe the form. I'm looking for the dark tones and I'm working back into those with more hatching and creating crosses, cross-hatching. I'm not looking at the pattern, I'm not looking at the marks on the pear. This is purely an exercise about getting that three-dimensional form on a flat sheet of paper. I'm busy trying to work in the shadow now. Shadow is important. If you're drawing a 3D shape, the shadow makes it look solid onto the surface. I'm actually repeating the shadow underneath the pear again, more cross-hatching, overlapping the cross-hatching that I've already done. So I'm building it up and building up that surface and working into it. I realised there was a ridge around the pear. It's got quite a rounded shape and then it's got a ridge before it goes up towards the stalk. And I've marked that in slightly darker by again going over the hatching one more time to darken it and add some depth. The bronze task today is to draw the pear that I've just drawn. If you wait until the end of the video, there is a photograph ready for you to pause and copy. Or, even better, for gold and silver, find your own fruit and vegetable to draw in the same cross-hatching style. Your teacher is looking forward to seeing the results of this cross-hatching challenge.